All right, squad, we come out here to perform surveillance on enemy activity without the use of electronic devices. The conditions are: you are a member of a squad or team in a defensive position and must conduct surveillance with your assigned sector during both daylight and limited visibility night. Some iterations of this should be performed in MOP 4. We are not going to do MOP 4. We are also not going to do night. We are going to do the practicing for the night, but we're not going to be out here all night. The standards: identify potential activity indicators and conduct a visual search of your assigned sector. Submit reports as required, a salute report. So for reverse assessment, it is sunny outside, it is hot. I told you to bring sunscreen and water. Did anybody not bring sunscreen and water? Everyone did. All right, second consideration, there's water right there. Don't go into the water. Don't drink the water. It's next to a dump. You'll probably die. And the third one, our improvised fighting position is on top of this rocks, hills. When climbing up there, try to use 3 points of contact. Do not fall down. You're wearing helmets, so if you do fall down, at least you won't lose your head. All right. So when you're performing surveillance on enemy activities that use electronic devices, when you're doing your searching, which we're gonna get to, what you're looking for are potential activity indicators. For the SIT version of that, you're looking for personnel, vehicles, helicopters, planes, boats. You're looking for flashes, you're looking for smoke, you're looking for tracks, anything that you can see that might be an indicator of enemies in the area. The next part is going to be sound. Do you hear anything? Do you hear a plane? Do you hear a boat? Do you hear a truck? Do you hear people talking? You hear someone cooking up some bacon? Anything like that. Whatever you can hear. Because when you're going through your scans, you want to check out wherever those sounds are coming from, because it might give you a better indication of where the people are or where they could be. Next thing is touch. You're not going to go out there and touch them. You're using binoculars, but if you see hot coals on the ground, you know it's probably hot. You know someone's probably there cooking a fire or something like that. Or you see some rotten food on the ground and it's not too decomposed, probably means that someone was in the area recently. And the final one is smell. Do you smell, human waste? Do you smell gasoline fumes? Do you smell fire in general? Anything that you can smell, you can probably figure out which way it's coming from. We all smell barbecues in the backyard. We know who's cooking. So try to locate where those smells are coming from when you're doing your scans. And so those are all the things you're trying to see and sound and all that while you're going through your scans. So the first scan we're going to do is a quick rapid scan. What you want to do is go from left to right, 100 meters to however far you need to go. We're going to go with 500 for this. And you want to go quickly cross from left to right, up, right to left, up, left to right, up, right to left. I'm going to go use a quick demonstration of that, and then we're going to give you a couple minutes to figure it out for yourselves. So, got your binoculars? From the 100 yards, left to right, you're going to go up, right to left, and you're going to continue this pattern for the 500 yards for this test. So you guys have about 2.5 minutes to figure that out. And make sure this is a rapid, so you're going through it quick. You're not slowing down. This is very preliminary. You're just looking for big ticket items, right? All right. So for the next one, it's going to be the slow scan. So when you're on the slow scan, you're going to do the same exact pattern. Left to right, right to left, 100, 2, 3, 4, 500 for this particular test. But this time, when you're going through it, whenever you see something, an indicator, one of the potential activity indicators, you're going to stop and look at it for just a short amount of time. So you're going to look at it, you go, and you stop here, go a little further, you stop, a little further, you stop, a little further, you stop, up, and then you do the same thing. So you guys get it? Right to left, stopping periodically, up, left, or right to left, so right to left, left to right, stop periodically. So you guys got about 3 minutes to do this. And make sure you're stopping whenever at intervals. You gotta stop to check. This is a more detailed scan, but it's not as big, it's not as much as we were about to do. So the last scan we're gonna do is the detail scan. So on this one, which is the graph right down here, you're gonna cut into sectors. A, B, C, D is what we're gonna do for this test. And so when all the things you saw, all the potential activity and things you saw in the first 2 scans, you are going to zone in on those. And so you really want to check them out, because this is where you're going to get most of your information for your salute report. So what you do, sector A, you check it out. You look at all those indicators you noticed before. You also want to check for any new buildings or anything like that, or rubble. You really want to look to see your detailed scan. All right, A's done, go to B. So on, so forth, until you're done with your area. Now, once you're done with your area, you want to do your salute report, but we're going to go to the nighttime real fast, and then we're going to go back to the salute, because salute's the same for both of them. So when you're doing nighttime surveillance without the use of electronic devices, you want to have your eyes in darkness or light, low visibility, 30 minutes. What they recommend, 20 minutes in red light, and then 10 minutes in low visibility, so your eyes can get into their night vision mode. And so there's 2 things you do at this one. The first one, as you can see down here, it's kind of like a zigzag, but it's a lot shorter than the top ones were, because it's nighttime, it's hard to see. So what you do, pick where you're gonna scan, you look, you start from top to bottom, you go 3 seconds this way, down, you go 6 seconds, you go 6 seconds. I'm doing it a little faster for purposes of showing you guys. You go all the way down, 500 down here, do the same thing, and that's how you do the first scan. The second one is more of instead of going sector to sector, you're doing kind of like a big thing, see bigger ticket items if you didn't catch anything with the first scan. But before we do that, I want you guys to practice the first scan, the zigzag, and try to do the 3 seconds, 6 seconds, 6 seconds, all the way down. So go ahead, you got about 2.5, 3 minutes to do that. All right, good job. So now the next scan we're gonna do is a box scan. What you wanna do, pick a spot over here, right in front of you. You go up, down across, up, down across. You do that pattern again. Then you go across the top, down, you go up, and you start that pattern. It's a box pattern. So you can see right here. So what you wanna do, when you're going through the top parts, you wanna do 3 seconds to go across the scan. When you're going across the middle, it's 4 seconds. And you're trying to see as much as you can. I would do the pattern multiple times. And then once you have all the information, that's when you're sending the salute report. But go ahead and practice that pattern scanning. All right, very good job. You guys all did correctly. So now, either at daytime or nighttime, you're now gonna do your salute report. Salute is the size, the activity, the location, the unit, the time, and equipment. So, I'll give you an example. I saw 2 boats during my daytime scan. They were just patrolling the outside ring on the opposite bank of me, and I'm going to give coordinates for that location. And if there's any other buildings or any other markings over there, you also want to give that and the location. Then we go to the unit. It was a boat, 2 boats, so probably a patrol group. I don't know exactly what the company is, but if you see they have weapons and they're probably gunboats, you want to put that up. And then you're going to go with the time. I saw them at 10:32. All right. And then the last one is the equipment. They're on boats. They are boat patrol. They have guns. And if you can see what kind of weapons the people on the boats had, you want to report that up as well. And so you want to do the same thing for nighttime. But obviously, you're not going to be able to give as much information probably because it is dark at night, who would have thought. And so you're just going to give as much detailed information as possible. All right. So now we are going to go into performing the test. It's going to be a go or no go. And so it's going to be the 3 scans, daytime salute, the 2 night scans, nighttime salute. All right. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys an example of that up there, because we're going to do it on their improvised fighting location. And be careful when you're going up these rocks. They are not super stable. So this will be the daytime. I'm doing exactly what you guys need to do to get a go for this performance. I saw 2 boats, this is my salute report, 2 boats patrolling the outer bank with red coordinates. They were equipped with boats with guns. I saw them at 10:37, and they had weapons aboard the boats that weren't just the guns on the boats. So now I'm going to go into the nighttime. 20 minutes red light, 10 minutes low visibility, nighttime. Third report, I saw 1 person walking through the tall grass. As you were. I saw 1 person walking through the tall grass at around, the unit was 1 person, I couldn't tell exactly what it was. It was 10:45 at night. I couldn't tell the activity because it was too dark to see. And that is how you get a go for this test. So, Specialist Jim, please come up here so you can perform it. In fact, I forgot my papers down there, so I'm going to grab them real fast. So Jim, come up here. And be careful on these rocks. It is very easy to get hurt. All right. Got my pen here. Performance tasks. Go on step 1. Go on step 2. Go on step 3. Good on your salute report for the day. Go to nighttime, 20 minutes, 10 minutes. Good on step 1. Good on step 2. Good on nighttime report. Very good. You are passed at this station. So we're going to come down here. And so, now we're going to talk about, we're going to go through a quick AAR. What was supposed to happen here today? Correct. We were supposed to perform surveillance without the use of electronic devices. What happened? Correct. We did exactly that. What went right? Nobody got hurt. We had 9% go rate. We only had 1 person no go. He'll come back next Thursday to retest. What went wrong? Nothing was perfect, amazing. How to improve? Mop 4. Okay. So also, when you come back to retest on Thursday, same exact uniform, everything's same, this spot, I'll be here with you. And so I need you guys to quickly sign our training form to show that you guys did come to this training. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a quick review of the risk assessment. So, no one fell off the rocks, no one drowned, everyone's hydrated, got sunscreen, right? All right, we're going to do a quick walkthrough of the area. Make sure we leave it as good as we had it. It's the responsibility of all DOD and Army personnel to keep the environment pristine. So we're going to do a quick check make sure everything's exactly how it was, or even better, and that's going to conclude this task. Cool.